are by the sidelines of the Sadc Industrialisation Week, and joining me for a conversation is Eben Manjengwa, the marketing manager of Montgomery Processors. All right, thank you very much, Eben. It's a pleasure to engage in conversation with you. As an icebreaker, may you tell us a bit about Montgomery Processors, what the business is about, and how long you've been in operation?
Montgomery Processors is a wholly owned Zimbabwean business, and it's been in operation for close to a year now. We are the manufacturers of the Monty's baked beans product, with a view to introducing more vegetables within the same format as the year progresses. We are the first of its kind in Africa to present food within this particular format, outside of the can, inside of the box.
Right, now let's talk about some of the innovations. Innovation has been a buzzword, of course, throughout the course of this conference. May you elucidate on some of the innovations that you brought to the table?
Our biggest innovation, our single biggest innovation, is packaging food in the Tetra Ricard boxes. Now, these are an alternative to the standard format that we are all used to, that we grew up with, which is the can. And this is a safer format for anyone to use. It does not require tools, no need for a can opener, no need for a knife or anything of that sort. It's really just something that you can flip the flaps and tear off, enjoy, and close back up. That also means that there's no need for decanting into a lunchbox or a Tupperware. You get to save space in your fridge as well.
Sounds fascinating. Now let's talk about your market presence, your route to market, and that whole matrix altogether.
Yes. So in terms of our market presence, we are both in the formal and informal markets, because we supply both general trade as well as formal retail.
Right.
So that's your supermarkets as well as your wholesalers. General trade is very important to us because they have greater reach in terms of reaching within the communities that wouldn't then have to burden themselves with traveling to a supermarket or something like that. So this is all around the country. So just last week we signed an MOU with HDC and Kaku. Those are organizations that will be bringing local farmers to us so that we secure all of our produce locally. Currently we're importing our beans from in and around Sadc, but there's also need to source our products from within Zimbabwe. So as I'd mentioned, we are introducing new lines, particularly chopped onion and tomato mix, of which onion is a key component. So within the context of fresh onion, for instance, because of the nature of fresh onion, there's high risk for post-harvest loss due to handling.
Right, now let's talk about how it is that you are servicing the domestic market. What are the plans going forward?
So the plans going forward, our baked beans product, which is our flagship, has been wildly successful beyond even our expectations. So now we want to introduce more vegetables within that same format, particularly chopped onion and tomato mix, chopped tomato, tomato paste and tomato puree, along with sweet corn. And this also would chip into managing the aspects of post-harvest losses due to poor handling of crops after they've been harvested by the farmer. So it's something that's also meant to mitigate that aspect of production.
Eben, thank you for talking to Zeti and Brian.
Thank you very much for having me.
Fantastic. And of course, that was Eben Manjengwa, the marketing manager for Montgomery Processors, getting us into the teensy-weенsies of the operations of Montgomery Processors and their plans, as well as just how their product is being received in the domestic market and hopefully beyond the four corners of Zimbabwe. Thank you for watching.